Hi, so in this video I'd like to just show you Codex, which is the OpenAI CLI. It's the one for GPT models only, really. And so it sometimes has some nice features. It's a little more minimal, and so I kind of like that about it. And we're going to see it. If you don't have an OpenAI Pro account, then I don't think it makes sense to try to use this one. But if you do have a ChatGPT Pro account or better, then you can use this one. It'll find that subscription. But it's specific to those models, just like Claude Code is specific to Anthropic models. So at any rate, let's go to our code space and boot it up. We're going to say create code space on main. And again, we get everything up and running. Make it bigger. Get some more space. Oops, no, that's not right. Okay, get some more space, maybe too much. Okay, and this one's called Codex. So go over here, hide that. Don't show. Okay, maybe we can find some themes just so you can see things. Let me try like a different theme. Can't like, isn't there like a blue one or something? Abyss. Yeah, that's blue. Okay, so yeah, so this one, once you're ready, you just say permissions and you say Codex. Okay, and then it will boot this tool up. So by now you're getting pretty familiar with what it does. Each of these tools can show you when they have an MCP installed. Okay, this one, I tried to log in with this first method, but that doesn't work. But signing in with the device code does work. So in order for this to work, you have to go to your ChatGPT account and you have to enable what's called sign in with device code. And so if you enable that at your OpenAI and ChatGPT account, then you can do things this way. So this time it turns out you can copy this. And so I go in here and I select it and I just say Control C. And it does copy. And then I go over here. And so I paste it in here. And I go to here. And no, sorry. And then I go to here. And then I choose the account where I have it OpenAI, which is under my private Gmail account. Okay, I don't know why it's taking so long. Then I goes continue, and then I get the place where I can copy over the code that it's giving me there. So I go back here, and the code, this time I can copy it. I don't know when I can copy it and when I can't. I come back over here and I paste it in, and then I say continue. And I think it's signed in now, and let's go back over here, and yeah, and I think if I just hit enter, it picks it up. And so I say yes to continue, and I'm back over here. Okay, and so I hope it goes away. Yeah, so here I'm logged in. I'm using GPT 5.4, which is one of the best models. This is the new one. This has got, yeah, so let's just see. Let's see if the MCPs are installed. MCP, okay, loads it in. Yeah, so there's a lot of them that are loaded from being loaded at ChatGPT. These are all ones that I've installed at ChatGPT. And then this is the one that's installed here. So this is nice that it's got that one. Okay, so this is our Dolt database one. So I'm going to get out of here, escape here, and go back over to here. And I'm going to say, can you describe the main, no, Calvin W. Main, what was it called? Books, main, Dolt, DB for me. Okay, and so it's off. I like this one, it's clean. You can see where the messages are and where the replies are. I don't know why it's asking me for this, although I thought I allowed everything, but there seems to be something I didn't allow. Okay, so I think if I do that once or twice, it stops. So it's calling list tables. Oh, here's another one. What is this one? A describe view. So once I okay each, there might be a way to do this separately before it gets to here. Okay, that was the first read query, I guess, right? So it's getting those. And the table's not very nice looking the way it prints them out, but the colors are nice, so okay. So can you give me all the books that were published after 2014? Let's see. So it's brief about its output. It doesn't try to give you everything, but it doesn't provide you a way to kind of click on it that I can see as well either. All right, well, this is kind of an interesting list. But this model is really capable, and if you do have a GPT account, the latest GPT models are just excellent. They really have a lot of stuff that they can do. So, okay, that's about it. There's not much more in terms of, like, you can see there's not a lot of complication. It's different from the Copilot CLI, which has just a lot of junk hanging around. This one is brief, and I think people like it because it is kind of brief like this. So, okay, this is Codex, is what it is. So.